Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to add classes to your Gradecam account. So I'm already signed in to my Gradecam account, and if I click on this classes button, I don't have any classes yet. This is the standard class that they just make up for you. So that's not even anything that I did. You should have that on yours as well if you didn't mess with it. The things that you're going to need opened are Excel. So I have an Excel, just a blank page open, so you can open up Excel. Have your gradebook opened up as well, because we need to take the names from there, take a roster from there, and save it into an Excel file, and then we'll upload it into this, and it'll be quick, and you'll get all your students' names in there without having to enter them one by one. So I'm already signed into here. You can do that or do that later. The main part of this video is making a list from PowerSchool. So I'm going to do that. Pretend like I just logged in. Oops. So, come on. I'm on my Mac, but everything should be the same. All the functions are named the same thing, as if they were in, or as if it was on a PC. So it should be all the same. I just checked it. It is all the same. So if you are in PowerSchool right now, or not PowerSchool, the gradebook, I'm going to do it for my Algebra 2 class. I'm going to just pretty much export a roster. So first thing you should do is, say it's like this, you'll select a class from here and then go to reports, which is right here, and nothing will be selected probably, but you highlight student roster, or you don't even have to highlight, just click on this arrow, and that will allow you to create a report that is just a student roster. So if you click on that, yours might already be, I did this once before, so it's saved all my stuff. Just make sure that export CSV, that's comma separated values. You want comma separated values because that's what Gradecam likes to take into it. The selected class, that means it's going to take Algebra 2 for me. All enrolled. Yeah. What I want it to output is student name and student number. Some people might have the grade level. We don't need that, so make sure this is unchecked. Some people might have it like this. Make sure it's unchecked. And then it should have these two things checked. And grades, none of these should be checked. None of those blank boxes should be checked. Sort gradebook preference, that's probably by last name anyways, but I just click on last name just to make it nice. If you can't see, like sometimes it looks like that, you don't know what it is. If you can't see, just hover in the middle and you can move it over and see what it actually is. It'll make it easier if you have this student number coming before the student name. So if you just click and drag it over, it moves it and it switches it. And that just makes it easier when we're going to do our next step. So if all of these things are checked, then you can go ahead and click Run Report, and you'll want to save it. I usually just save it to the desktop, and you can find it later. I already made a folder that has all the Gradecam stuff, so I'm going to save it there, but you can just save it to your desktop. So I'll save report. It'll ask me where I want to save it. I have a folder already. You just pick whatever. This is Mac version, so you can do whatever. I'm going to label it Algebra 2. Actually, period 3, 2013, 2014. And Gradecam information. That's where I'm saving it. You would just save it on your computer to the desktop or wherever. And then go ahead and click Save. So it generates an Excel file. Then what you want to do is go open that Excel file. So for me, well, I guess I didn't need that. I would go to the desktop. So you'd just minimize everything. I'm on a Mac, so it's a little bit different. No, I forgot. There we go. So just wherever you saved that, just open it up. And it should open up. Now here's a weird thing. It's all very nice, but I can't read it, so I just make column A bigger. I make column B bigger, and this is all to the right side. that doesn't matter. That's fine, but it makes it seem like it's one column with the name. So I just select all of that, and I'm just going to make it left justified so that it looks like a separate column. Student name, we don't need that, so you can just hit backspace on that. Student number, we don't need that, and the class title, we don't need that. So I just hit backspace on all of those things. Gradebook takes these classes, or takes these names, and it puts first and last name in a single column. What we want to do is put either the first or the last name into a separate column, and Excel can do that for us since it's all separated by a comma. If you just highlight all of those first and last names, so just highlight them all, and then go up to the Data tab. Yours might look a little different. I think it's easier to see on the Mac, just saying. It doesn't really matter. There's a Data tab, so click on the Data tab, and then there's a button or a place to click that says Text to Columns. Click on that. It's recognizing whatever you have highlighted as delimited, which means the boundaries are set so like it can tell between two different things in a single column. So make sure it says delimited, because it is already. Yours might look like that. What we want, so like right now, it's not separating anything. It's separating just based on tabs, but there are no tabs in this column. So you want it to recognize that the comma is what's separating these pieces of information. So make sure that comma is checked, and then it takes what you have and it separates it into two different columns based on where the comma is. Don't know what that means. Don't really care, because it doesn't matter. Click Next. Again, don't know, don't care. Click Finish, and then it moves it into a separate column. So now you're in three separate columns. Their student ID, either their first or last name. I think this is, yeah, last name. And then first name in the third column. And it's beautiful. Everybody rejoices. So, oh, and then you save this. So file, save. Just save it at the same name. This rubric contains features. When you save it to comma separated value format, you lose features. Just click continue. And then when you go to close this, I think you do need to close it before you upload it, because it might not let you upload it. But I might be wrong. But I just close it anyways. But when you close it, it says, "Yay, do you want to save it?" We already saved it. We just saved it. It doesn't know that. We just saved it. Come on now. And then you can go back to your web browser in Gradecam. That was kind of fast, but you can rewind it and watch it again. You'll get used to it. When you want to upload that class that you just saved, go to Classes. And this is, again, that's the first class that's not anything. I'm going to delete it because I don't need it there. Delete. Are you sure? Yes. Add a class. That's what I'm going to click. Class name, period, what was it, 3? 2013, 2014. Period. I just said this, 3. What else would you name a class? I guess the title, Algebra 2, could have been that. Yeah, I'm going to import students to this, so I'm in period 3. I'm going to import students, and it says, "Oh, we're looking for comma separated value files." Oh, we just did that! Isn't that so convenient? It's like I knew what we wanted. Okay, choose a file, and you'll just choose whichever one you just saved. Usually it's saved to your desktop, if that's where you saved it. Mine was saved in a folder that, there it is. And it was period 3. This is going to be beautiful. And I shall import. It recognizes that it's comma separated values, so that's very nice. Header is row 1. What? No header. There is no header. Because if we said header row 1, then I don't think it would count Sammy. Poor Sammy. I don't think it would count Sammy. So I'm just going to say no header. I actually don't know if that's going to be useful or not. And then click Next, right? Maybe. Looks fine to me, I think. It should end with Connor. Yep. Sammy's the first kid in my class, so I think that's fine. Now, I hear it gives you column 1, column 2, column 3, and it's just pretty much picking, like, the first name. Is that column 1? No, it's definitely not. Those are their ID numbers. Identification. Yeah. So the first name, where is that? That's column 3. So I'm going to click on this and change it to column 3 because Sammy is his first name. And then last name, just look here, that's column 2. And then student ID, that's column 1. It already has that correct. And then the Gradecam ID, I can set it so that it uses all of their regular IDs. So if I just select this to use the Gradecam ID as column 1, then what they bubble in is their own school ID, and it will recognize them when the camera from Gradecam, when the camera on this website scans their test. So then you go next, and then yeah, looks fine to me. How does it look? Looks good. Thanks for asking. I still consider it. And yeah, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Isn't that a song? Everyone's here. It's I don't know. And then submit. Yay! That was so nice. That was good. That was real good. We can just, this is good. Okay? Okay. I click on the class tab again. Look, there's my class. Look, it is still there. Click on class tab. There it is again. And then you could add class and do it all over again for all of your 7,000, 8,000 periods that you have. That's how you add a class. Yeah? Next is to see how to grade something. Do something. What? This is done now.